What is up, YouTube? It's Ricky Bobber, and today I'm going to be installing this chin spoiler for the Indian Scout Bobber. It's made by Dirty Bird Customs. Check it out. So this is going to go in front of the radiator. Pretty awesome. It didn't come with any instructions. There are no other videos out on it at this moment. So let's figure this out together. So the chin spoiler has a little bit of a lip on the front, gives it more of a curviness to the front of the bike. For aesthetics only, really. I don't think it serves any kind of performance function. It also comes with this black grill for the back. It also has some screws in there. Not exactly sure what those are for. That might be to install the grill into the polymer. So it is some sort of polymer. It's like a really heavy plastic. It's probably about 8 pounds or so. But here's a problem I have already. And let's see if I can figure this out, because I just don't really want to bother sending it back. But this is bent. So this one here, kind of hard to see on the GoPro. That is straight. That is bent. That might be a problem. So stick around. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so first thing you're gonna have to do is take off the plastic grill. Doesn't seem too difficult. I probably jinxed myself by saying that. It looks like there's only a bolt here. I'm assuming there's one on the other side. There's something up here keeping it in. Not. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, they're just little tabs. So I think the little screws on there, on the chin spoiler, are just to basically keep it in. It doesn't actually screw in anywhere. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the little screws are to screw that mesh into the back of the new spoiler. So this actually might be easier than I thought, but let's find out. All right, so I dug through my toolbox and I found an 11mm socket for this. I think it actually might be a 10, but as per usual, the 10 is missing. I know I have tons of 10s. If you hear any kind of weird heavy breathing, it's this little girl right here, Chubbs. She's my helper. I didn't get it on camera, but I seriously thought that the toolbox was going to be heavy enough to like kind of keep it as an anchor so she doesn't run away. And she walked off and completely dragged this whole thing and spilled it everywhere. Quite comical, actually. So I'm just gonna leave that there. That's off already. Looking good, looking easy.
I got an idea. How about you all sit there quietly while I make dad noises?
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a 10mm. Gotta find my 10mm. Found it. It was actually in my saddlebag. Out with the old. Sorry, Chubbs. And in with the new. So the Dirty Birds Custom spoiler comes with this piece right here. It's really only covering the top part, which leaves the bottom part exposed. But just so happens that I bought this Klock grill months ago. Months ago. Maybe even a year ago. And I never put it on, but I just pulled it out of my closet right now. And I realized that this will fit the back of the whole thing. So I'm gonna put this on instead. See how that works. Okay, so the Dirty Birds concept kit comes with 9 screws. So I'm gonna do 1 on the top, 4 on the sides, and see how that goes. Oops. All right, so this is how it looks with the Klockworks one behind it. I used all 9 screws. Don't know how well it came out on camera when I had it set up, but here's the back. So I've got the screws in the back into the polymer. And to put it back on, you basically just insert the little tabs here up into the bottom in there, and then put your screws back in. You should be good. Time to put it on. Okay, so I'm discovering there are little holes, little slots for these to go in. Like I showed in the beginning, that one's bent, so I do need to bend that straight to get them into the slot. So I left it a little bit loose, obviously. Never really tight any one side down. So before you get your other one in there, you're gonna wanna get your clutch line underneath this part. Okay, that should work. Okay, yeah, so they're both definitely 10 millimeter. I got lucky being able to get the 11 millimeter to work the first time. Now it's time for some payback. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend if she notices anything new about my motorcycle. All right, here's the finished product. Please excuse the dirty bike, but yeah, check that out. Pretty badass. Now keep in mind, this is Klockworks and this is Dirty Bird Concepts. The Klockworks one doesn't have a guard for this part down here. Show you from the front, the other side. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Shoot a comment down below. If you see anything else on the bike that you have questions about, feel free to let me know. I'll try to answer them or do a video on that as well. Breathe heavily if you think they should subscribe. Yeah, well, that's good enough. As always, thank you guys for being here. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. I will catch you on the next one. Later.